Okay, welcome. Happy Halloween and welcome to the new moon circle today. So, in this circle today, we will need paper to write on and also candles for ritual. And I'm really excited to dive into this practice with you here today. So, tapping into just the energies of this time of the year, it is definitely a magical day. It is that energy, it's time of year where the veil is very thin to the world that we live in and the world outside of ourselves in the skies and the heavens and above, where they say the veil is very thin. So maybe some of you are already experiencing downloads, maybe in your dreams over the past couple of days, you've been really aware of this energy of something waking up inside of you, something calling you, something that maybe brought you into this class today. And the energy of Scorpio is the energy of the rising phoenix. So, this is the energy of really waking something up within you that up until now has been dormant. So, if you've been feeling this call that things are getting ready to shift, then that is a true calling at this time for you. So I wanted to just take a moment and introduce myself if you are new to my work. I'm Brandee. I'm even read what I wrote here for you guys. I'm a certified life coach, astrologer, and yoga therapist. I help women boldly take full ownership of their health, freedom, and joy so that they could live their best life. As well as being a solopreneur, I have successfully run many online programs for many, many years. I love building sacred sisterhood, allowing women to lean into each other while rising, rooted in their best version of themselves. I'm a mom of three and a huge furry doodle. I have a loving partner and many soul sisters on this path. I support women to believe in themselves, to tune into their body's wisdom, to promote healing, and take inspired action. I began my spiritual path at the age of 16. So it's been over 40 years that I have been practicing and teaching. I'm a Virgo sun, and I have lots of Sagittarius planets rising and moon. So that's a little bit about me. And we're going to dive a little bit into the time that we're in and the energy that we're presently in as well. So I live in the Northern Hemisphere. I think that most of you that are tuning in do as well. And this is a beautiful quote expressing what is happening at this time of the year. This time of the year in the Northern Hemisphere is marked by the vital force moving downwards and inwards into the roots of the plants. In herbal medicine, roots reach deep into our bodies, breaking up stagnation and guiding us to what needs attention. So, just taking a moment to really feel into this quote and feel into the energy of the season of Scorpio. So, Scorpio season, this season is all about going deep, deep within yourself. And my invitation for you to feel into this feminine, fixed water sign is to really get in touch with that mysterious, unspoken language of your soul. And we're going to be doing that today through ritual together. So whether you're doing this on the live call with us or after in the recording, you are here in the space. We are going to start by lighting one candle. So in my email earlier, I invited us to have two candles. So one dark candle and one light candle. And if you don't have that, that's okay too. If you just have one candle of the same color, that's perfectly fine too. So let's take a moment, and I'm going to start off with my dark candle. And I'm going to light it. Down for a minute. Once you light your candle, just placing it down, take a moment and just be here now with me. Take a moment to sit tall, to breathe into your body, moving away from your head, your mind, your swirling thoughts, and into the energy of the heart. So sometimes I actually just place my hands on my heart, really to allow that guidance in words. And tap into your own intuition. You can let your hands rest at this point of what has been disturbing for you. What fears have been coming up for you recently? And maybe not recently, maybe some of these fears have been there for a very long time. A state maybe of stagnation, just like this beautiful quote. They've been stuck, been sitting in them for a long time. Are they ever going to leave? And this is the sacred time where we get to really be brave and look at what is no longer working for us, the fears, things we're scared of. So hopefully you have one or two of those right now present with you. I'm going to invite you to open your eyes and take out a piece of paper and to take a couple of minutes now. We're just going to journal on what we are scared of. What are we frightened of? What are you afraid of? So you just start off your journal prompt. I am afraid of. I am afraid of. And take a couple of minutes to just journal on that. Right. So just finishing that one up. But did you guys have plenty to write? If you ask, just nod your head or put it in the chat. Yeah, plenty of write about what we're afraid of. Yeah, usually there's no shortage of what we are afraid of. So I have two candles. This is my dark candle, and I'm just going to take a moment and really sit with all those fears that came up. And with my own breath, with my own vitality, with my own energy, I'm going to blow out those fears as I blow out my candle. And just putting that aside and pushing that away, all the fears. letting out that flame, putting out that flame. It no longer has power over me, those fears. Wow. Just let them go. Take a moment and just let them go. So, as I said, this season is a season of awakening and rising. Okay, deep from within the ash. That is what this energy is about. It's about death and rebirth. Scorpio energy. And I wanted to read and share this beautiful quote. Life itself means to separate and to be reunited, to change form and condition, to die and be reborn. It is to act and to seize, to wait and to rest, and then to begin acting again, but in a different way. And there's always new thresholds to cross, the thresholds of summer and winter, of a season or a year or a month or a night, the thresholds of birth, adolescent, maturity, old age, the thresholds of death, and that of the afterlife. So this quote really is that reminder that we always have a chance to begin again, that it is a natural cycle of life. And this is now that time where we get to put to rest, to death, things that no longer bring us to our best self, things that bind us, things that keep us in that state of fear. And as you saw, as some of you felt, there was a long list of fears. And now we are going to use some of the magical potion energy that is available for us today, the potency of today, the potency of renewal, the potency of hope. Are you guys ready to have our second magic potion ride, bringing in the light? It's sometimes easier to stay in the dark for some. So I'm going to grab hold of my second candle, which is a light candle. So if you have a second candle, please grab it, or a new candle to light. Let's light this one. And grab hold of the wick. Hear my crazy torching sounding lighter. Always just taking a moment to breathe with that new candle. Placing it down. And we're going to grab a pen and paper again. And now, are you guys ready? Pen and paper in hands. What do you love? And I want you to start writing. We're going to take now about 3 to 4 minutes just writing, what do you love? I love when. I love. Just stream write 3 minutes of what you love. Keep writing. Not stopping to write, just continue to write, pour out, what do you love? I love when. I love. And we're going to slowly finish that up. So how was it to write your love notes? Which one was easier? Did anybody want to share what was easier? I love you notes? Did those flow with ease from you? So take a moment and really look at I love you notes and maybe circle one of them that you are committed to today. That this can be the beginning step of the Scorpio new moon intention for you. How does that land with you? That this, what you have written, you can put it in the chat, Nicole or Carol. How does that resonate with you? To step into what you love as a New Year's resolution, not New Year's, sorry, as a new moon intention. How does that land with you as a possibility? As setting that as what you get to work towards. So I hope that sits well with you. So in this time of the year, it is really the sacred time. We are now coming to the end of 2024 with a lot of astrological changes in the air. Big changes are going all around us, happening all around us presently at this time. Are you guys feeling that in your life? Big opportunities and changes. And we're heading into now November 1st, tomorrow, when the new moon will be right at that beginning stage. We have November and December to close out 2024. We have Pluto moving into Aquarius in the middle of November, where we're going to feel a huge shift of expansion for all of us in our lives. So my intention and my hope for all of you is that you get to continue to build the life that you desire. So my work and my mission in life is supporting women to rise, supporting women to reclaim their power, to step into their worth and their worthiness using practices such as astrology, embodiment, trusting themselves, and taking committed action. So I've been doing this work as a teacher for the past 27 years. I have ample results of how I have supported people. I have some testimonials here just for you to look at if you're wanting to look at some opportunities to possibly work together. I just wrote some of these testimonials. You could also check them out at my Google review. My name is Brandee Safran. And you could read a little bit about the work I create and the work that I stand for. And I would love to invite you guys just into a little bit of a one-on-one consultation right now. I'm going to put in the chat where you could find me, where you could book a little bit of a call to see if this is something that you're ready to take on for yourself now. So let me just close that. If you are interested in making changes in your life right now, if you're feeling called to make changes, if you're feeling called to rise up in your life, to make a committed step towards your greatness, a committed step towards what you want to be creating in your life. So I'm going to stop the recording in just a minute. I'll send out this little recording and the ritual that we did today. And I would love to hear a little bit from you guys that are on the call here today. Any takeaways, and I will stop